Hello, everybody. I just wanna to show you here how to basically set up the basic camera that I created called Orbit, which is just a clone of the Adventure camera. So to get started, I'm just gonna go to motor, and once the motor is there, I'm just gonna change from. By the way, you do have to import the Orbit camera from the hub, which is going to add the motor, the editor, and an icon so that it doesn't look that bad on the actions. It does come with an action to modify some of the settings. So the camera itself, the only thing that it does is that it adds this feature here for the pitch limits and this. So what it does, and let me show you here. I'm going to switch over to the Adventure camera so that you can see why am I annoyed by this? So you can go way too high and way too low, but I don't want to be able to look at, my character's butt. So what I did for my camera was that I just simply limited to a specific range. So this is the lowest it can go, this is the highest it can go, but that can be changed. So I can change the pitch to be -6. By the way, these are actually absolutes in this at this point, so they're not actually. So 60 is actually the same as 120 on the Adventure camera, and these are the maximum values that you can have. So it's -70 and -60, actually -60 and and +70. So now if I go, now I have the same range that I had before. Now, further than that, there's also the initial pitch. So by default, the Adventure camera starts like right behind the character. Actually, if I set this to reset on its own, it's going to be right behind the character, which is annoying to me because I like it to be on a little bit of an angle to be able to see what's ahead, regardless of the offset. So on mine, by default, I have it to 30, which is it's not that bad. It's just looking down a little bit, so you can still see a little bit of the horizon. But you can change it to a different one. So this is actually always looking up by setting it to -30, and the limits are -70. So if you go to a lower number than your actual pitch, it won't budge beyond your pitch. And if I go higher than my pitch, then again it's going to stop at 60 because it can't go higher than than 60 because the pitch limits are not allowing it to. Um, Everything else functions the same as the Adventure camera. That was basically the only difference. I think I didn't do a minor adjustment to the zoom, where instead of being a number is now just a limit from 1 to 20. I believe Adventure it's actually a number. You can do it for whatever amount you want. It's the only other change I made to the Orbit camera. Aside from that, I did create an action that you can add here. So if I click on Orbit, this action allows you to change some of the properties for it, like the initial pitch. You can't change the, the, the pitch points, like you can't change the maximum and minimum, but you can change the initial pitch. So that basically it's kind of like if you have a camera that resets and you want it to, at the beginning of the game to start like this, and then as you enter a specific area, it will kind of like adjust to a different pitch. Then you can actually change that here. So right now it's going to reset to a pitch of 30, and I'm going to change it to 10, and then playing that. It's just going to allow the automatic system to have that. So if you don't have this selected, then this action or this value here won't really do much for you. So I can change it to 60, and if you can play, nothing's going to happen. But the moment that I click in here, it'll actually automatically go to a pitch of 60. You can see a change here too. So yeah, that is my camera. Hope you guys enjoy it. And let me know what you think. Bye.